I went bouldering. Look at my hands.
True.
Yeah.
True. How was that?
Bro, it's like I suck at it at the start, but then we were just talking about this. Like, this is like my 6th or 7th session, right?
True.
Yeah. Like, I'm just sending
so
it.
It's a thing now.
Yeah, like fuck it. Yeah. Like, because it's fun. Like, you just climb shit. I've always been that kid who like climbs trees and
all that jazz.
Yeah, all that jazz. Yeah.
We can't just climb shit.
Yeah.
Fuck down.
Hey, I'm a monkey, man.
Relax.
I'm a monkey, bro. I'm just
I'm permission to climb shit.
I mean, I don't. I can climb whatever.
You know that picture? You know that picture of like the monkey that goes into the man? I'm just like more on the monkey side. More on the monkey side. Yeah.
Back one.
Yeah, that's me. I got more like.
You're going vice versa. You started as a human.
I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards.
Your evolution.
I'm just trying to swing from trees and shit, man.
I'm glad you're having fun.
It's fucking. So I was shit at it for a while.
Yeah.
And I'm finally like sending.
So you must be getting somewhat strong up here.
Yeah, I feel it's more like here.
Oh, it's more
on
here.
tummy. Yeah. Core and stuff, which I'm pretty weak at.
True.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just physical puzzles.
True.
Like that is it's just fun. Like you just there's blue, and there'll be like a blue route that you climb up. Then there's purple, and they're like different difficulties. Like there's at the end there's white, and there's like no grip on it, and there's only like a couple, and you see cunts there, and they jump and do these things that you'd have no idea. And then the blue level's like this, you know, just like
it's like nice.
That's more me, right?
Yeah. Even that one's like a little bit like it's not like you've got to concentrate. Yeah. You fall on like a massive mattress that's like cushioned as.
That is cool.
But the other night I was doing like purples, which are pretty good.
Purples are pretty good?
Like, I reckon purples, you couldn't do it the first time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so like I'm seeing something kind of like eventually
improving and stuff.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like sucking at something a bit.
It's the crazy intro you've ever gonna hear. This is the worst generation.
Yeah, man, that was the same feel. Like,
yeah,
I think last year I started going to the gym.
Yeah,
I could not do like.
You look good.
Thank you. Yeah, I could not do push-ups. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I could not do a push-up to save my life. Hey.
Damn. Okay, man. Everyone's getting into
straight
fitness
up.
now.
Yeah, and then like.
Is that a COVID thing?
Maybe.
Is that a COVID thing?
I mean, I definitely went backwards.
Started before COVID.
Yeah.
So for me, it was more like. It was a thing that I wanted to do for a long time. I just did not have the urgency or the drive to do it. So last year, towards the start of the year, I was like, 2020, I'm going to start going to the gym. So
where did the urgency and drive come from?
Yeah.
I don't know, right? I think it was more like, I was just done with DJing, right?
Oh my God.
So I was like, you know what? I want to make music.
DJ was done with me.
Yeah.
I don't know what this. I don't know how much internal pain is there when they say this shit. But it sounds real. Sounds real.
I don't know. I was just kind of like, I don't know, man. This DJ thing ain't really my thing, yeah.
Oh my God.
Straight up, I was like, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I fucking got decks at home and shit. So it's still my thing in my personal space and time. So I was kind of like, and you know. It's not like I'm like the greatest who was doing it back to back every single night. So I was kind of like, man, I miss making music.
Of course.
Yeah. So then after I just made that decision, I was like, whoa, imagine if you start training as well.
Like you build a studio. Like
you saw that. Yeah.
And it was cool to see you go from like, because whenever we used to hang out pre-COVID, it was like we got together and we were like jamming, which was like on playing tennis on the decks.
That was sick.
It was dope for the time.
Which is something I still would love to continue doing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Sharing is great.
Yeah. And because we still love DJing.
One thing I realized though, is that's all I was doing. Instead of like making music was like 10%.
Me too.
Right? So then all the music that I was downloading wasn't just music for like enjoyment of like, oh, there's a nice waterfall, I need something. It was always like, what's a good 130 BPM UK house garage, like, and then
That I can
all of
mix
my
with
music
this other
started
one.
doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So then as I saw you build your like, there was the guitar, the piano,
Yeah.
started singing and everything like that, which is fucking awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Bro.
Oh my
And
god.
I was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like the decks got dusty and the computer and the speakers and everything got a bit
True,
more,
true. More. They're like,
see?
yeah. Now it's so clean and shit. Yeah.
Because I feel like it's when we were just selectors. We weren't DJs. Like DJs are DJs, but we're selectors. And then
100%.
You just want to keep creating. So now it's like, all right, cool. I'll just do it.
Well, that was the thing. I was like, yo, as much as I like mixing a track from another track, that's the thing that I'm always gonna love doing, no matter what. But
Yeah.
it's like, I want to like make my own music so I can then one day just mix a track from another track, which is out of my catalog type of situation.
Yeah.
So I kind of took
own
a
shit.
own shit. Exactly, man. Legacy type of shit. You know.
It's different. It's different. Like when you're mixing as well. It's very like much like.
I was going to be
comedy.
ignorant. Like from my point of view, mixing music and all that and making your own music, it all sounds kind of the same. But what I'm thinking now is DJing is much more live stuff. You're doing it all like, and then you're prepping like mixes beforehand or stuff like that.
You're being like a advanced aux chord, man.
Yeah, it's more, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a
Okay,
lifestyle.
because you sounded
DJ,
like
it's a
because it's
lifestyle.
almost like you sound like, dude, this shit's like overwhelming me at sometimes. Do you get me? Because like you can't even go to the waterfall, enjoy your fucking peaceful music. Apparently, you had to mix in. There were times where you felt like that.
No,
Is that how it's like?
as in not like that.
Not
More like
actually.
all of my music library was geared towards DJing. So I'm at the waterfall and I've just got fucking bangers. Bangers, bro, bangers. Well, bar, like let's go,
bro.
cuz.
We're good with the bangers.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I have my other music.
Of course, yeah.
The trends and the directions were not conducive to like enjoying music as it should be. For like any time.
There can be music for any time. It took me so long to realize that. There can be music for like, we were literally lying down at the beach, all the boys. This was like halfway through a trip, and then we didn't even know. This is me being ignorant. I didn't even know like Pink Floyd's album. I think one of them put them on, right? I didn't know any of this stuff. I didn't know. I just heard. Yeah, okay, laugh at me all you want. This guy was an hour late, yeah? I'm still disappointed. What the hell? I thought brown people were meant to be late. That's ridiculous.
Color people time.
That's
just branching
We're all
us.
bad.
Yeah,
Trust me, we're all bad.
Yeah.
Trust me.
They want to say it different, but no, honestly, we were hot. I thought we were bad. This is my house, so I didn't get on my own
I
chance.
thought I was gonna be the late one.
And you were nicely on time. And then my guy Gerry, man, being a celebrity and that's crazy.
No,
That's crazy. Man.
I was like fashionably late.
no.
Man, we get it. I get it.
I have no excuse, honestly.
No.
Excuse.
He found a vape in his car. He
Yeah,
took an
I'm
hour
just
for
gonna
that.
chill here.
Oh,
Talking
man.
shit. No.
It's calm. It's definitely
What
calm.
was the term before?
But DJing's definitely a lifestyle.
Yeah.
DJing's definitely like
It's a cool lifestyle.
it's cool to know how to do it and do it well for like a party of people who you know and love or whatever, and just have that kind of vibe. Mm-hmm. Or if you're into like a really specific, I feel like I'd still want to DJ,
Yeah,
but
100%.
I don't want to do it at the capacity as I was doing it before, where it was taking up so much of like my mind space
That's the
and
thing.
identity too.
Yeah, everything, like everyone, like personally, it's like, as much as I love DJing, but I'm not just a DJ.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you reckon it was like that? Did everyone just put you as just a DJ? Was it like that? Did it just feel like you
It
were
becomes
just
that.
DJs?
It becomes that.
They do it and you do it.
Yeah, you
an
do it
interaction.
yourself too.
Shit.
It's not just the people. It's like your mind even goes to that place, and you're like, damn,
Am I
I'm
anything-
mixing these tracks really well.
Yeah. Damn, I've got some
Yeah,
fucking sauce.
I got this. Yeah.
I sound good.
Yeah.
Shit.
Look
okay.
at me. When DJ started, it was a guy in another booth, like in another room. They weren't even in front of the crowd. Now it's like main.
Now it's the main fucking
Yeah,
sauce.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it should be. I mean, in our opinion, sometimes, like we're saying in the pontoons, It doesn't have to be.
Good old pontoon, mate.
Oh my
You see his head shift just then. He was
What
like,
about? Do you want to go to? Should we go to Bungalow 8?
Oh no.
oh, yes sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We should not do that, boys. That's not nice. Someone's out here
Let's get
mixing
bags.
hard.
Let's get bags and go to Bungalow 8.
Yes,
Now. Right now.
The bag spot, maybe.
Did we miss those nights? Come on.
Maybe, but bungalow.
Not
eh?
Bungalow 8. Still thinking about it.
Well, we can talk about that a bit
We can
later.
talk about it after bags.
Oh man.
Go to
honestly.
Mexico. cunt.
Yeah, that's what we need to
mate.
do. If there's something we need to do,
The actual
Mexico
shit.
and
Yeah,
ayahuasca.
yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
Anyways, let me see if should I get into it? I'll get into anything I've written. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Alrighty, welcome. This is TWG, the worst generation. Last step should be the episode where we had the OnlyFans girls in. So here's me welcoming in any more new soldiers. How are we, sirs? And it might not be as visually appealing of an ep today. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, can I say that? Can I say it like that? Sorry, fellas.
It's all good.
But the energy's there. The energy is right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting a Y behind the source, making these creatives online look more like people and less like factory belts made for your personal tastes. Might even sound like that DJ shit we were just talking about.
I like that.
Wow. I planned
Very
that, pre-planned, baby.
Nice.
Don't talk shit about me. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir. TWG basically giving people that don't want to reply to their comment section a chance to come out and chat some shit, you know? After 50 odd episodes, it's about time I admit I'm no expert in my field. I've held up a good charade for this long, but in actuality, I'm just on my way to becoming a sociopath for laughs, really. So the guests here at TWG are really are that important, you know? Because they're the ones that are going to bring them nugs of wisdom, that real talk. That's no. A big theme for today's ep actually will end up being music and our relationships with it. Really, why don't I still listen to Tayo Cruz like I once did? You know, like why did I have to grow up? I don't know. Dynamite was amazing. Earthquake, was it Dynamite or Earthquake? I've mixed it up.
Know.
You don't want to know? Come on. Oh, it's not 130 BPM. Fuck you, man. Get out of here. Did that?
Does it suit a waterfall?
Oh my God. Yeah. But I don't know, did that last tab really change my music taste completely? I don't know. It's made me realize.
Oh
music,
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, the music's made
fucking
me
amazing.
realize
Dude, wouldn't it
there's
just
music for
expand it,
everything.
though? Like, does it completely change it or doesn't it expand?
I don't
it?
know. Maybe
I don't know,
just
but that
opened up something.
Pink Floyd album made me realize, like, dude, I like have a love for some of these instruments specifically. I've always been listening to jazz,
Like a band, like an acoustic band.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't been listening to more Pink Floyd, sorry fellas, but like
alright.
in terms of just I never listened to that kind of music before, and
Yeah.
I guess because you're in that state, it takes you through a whole fucking journey.
Yeah.
Like ridiculous. I think I got up after 20 minutes, like, yo, that was too much. That like what was happening just there, and then it was like, bro, you quit, and I was like, I quit, and they're like, that was a whole thing, and I was like,
Sometimes I just listen to it to like remind myself of that experience.
honestly, I think
Yeah.
it's got that like sacred like feeling now when I listen to
Yeah,
that
yeah.
album. Yeah. But anyways, and then after that I was like, wow, there's music for at the beach, for at the waterfall, you know?
yep.
Before it used to be, just like if there's a UK artist like rapping some sort of grime, put that shit on. I'm happy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that's my only feeling I'm allowed. But
Which is still respectable and allowed.
yeah, I mean, everything's allowed, okay? Of course, everything's allowed. I'm not telling you what to
Still
do,
allowed.
little pussies, but I'm saying, like, you're allowed to grow up as well, you know? Like, I feel like radio music it shouldn't be your only music. Can I say
True.
that?
Yes.
Bingo bongo?
I don't listen to the radio.
I don't think. I think I get depressed when my
It's like
phone
TV
runs
to
out.
me.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV.
Exactly.
I'm
Full of
not
ads.
even. I'm like underground, man.
Oh yeah, man. YouTube only, man. Yeah, man. YouTube.
No, honestly, the radio is terrible.
Yeah.
It's fucking shit.
Yeah. 100%.
Smooth's alright. Smooth FM. If you, like,
Classics.
it's like
Classics are always good.
Yeah.
Classics are cool.
So
FBI's alright.
radio's trash in the sense that no one wants someone to pick their music for them anymore. That's basically it, right?
It feels very formulated.
Yeah, mainstream radio you're talking about, yeah?
Yeah. Mainstream radio feels very formulated.
Interesting.
And as an artist, it's like, what? Do you have to compromise your sound to sound so you can be on the edge?
So you can be on 96.9.
Or 96 point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a formulation right there.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
whack.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
is whack.
Template,
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit
Have
whack.
you seen that thing where it's like they have a chord progression or something.
Exactly,
and
for
there's
pop.
28 songs on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every chord. It's like pop music, right?
Like that makes sense, but then it's also like, why does that have to be? That
Why is
exists
there
in
only
all. Like a
one
lot
thing?
of drill songs sound like drill songs, but like drill's so much cooler than like, I don't know.
It's a new thing,
pop.
you know?
Yeah, but there's always a formula within
Everything.
each music, or whatever. But then, you know what I'm trying to say?
Nah,
Like,
definitely.
In pop, there's that one. Why does it have to be that like simple, catchy? Like,
It's usually in the lyrics. Because usually if you
sing
mute,
along, sing along,
if
yeah.
you cue the lyrics in a pop track,
Yeah.
you'll respect the beat most of the times. Because it still sounds nice aesthetically. It's like all those nice frequencies, you know what I mean? So you like it. But then when you cue the lyrics, you're like, oh, okay, this is all right.
Yeah.
This is cool. But then you bring back the lyrics, you're like, oh,
Dead.
this is why I don't like this song.
So you know what happened? I feel like 70s, 80s, 90s and shit music was made for like dancing,
Yeah.
right? And people would dance. Like you had Soul Train, like on TV.
Yeah, you were there,
right?
70s, right?
Yeah,
go on.
yeah.
yeah. Keep it on, yeah.
Good one, man.
Sorry, fellas, I'm here all week. Yeah. I've done 5 sets. I must be
It's just time, be alive.
Yeah, shut up, cunt. I've done my work, man. 5 sets, I have to be good now. Give me
Yeah,
my
that's
special.
it,
Nah,
that's it.
it's all time, man. I fucking hate
So
that shit.
70s, 80s, 90s, right? It was
Yeah.
for dancing. People were dancing, right? And now, do you remember that part in the clubs where it wasn't dancing? People were just kind of jumping up and down to the music and singing really loudly, like you
Yeah.
said, to the lyrics. Because the lyrics were the
The main part.
main thing.
yeah, rather than like the
The
groove.
mood, yeah,
or
the
whatever.
groove, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. That shit's
Yeah.
changed like that now? So, like, literally, you can't, like, music is just like the lyrics now, you're saying?
mean,
as in
dude,
general,
don't-
generic.
Like the generic pop stuff,
radio
it's
shit,
usually
just
the lyrics when you really think about
Yeah,
it. Like
especially
the
these
beat.
losing the essence of music. Aren't you meant to
Yeah.
be, like, experimenting with all these fucking, like, ups and downs and
Like you
shit?
said,
You would
it's a
hope
formula-
so.
It's
It's a formula,
though.
you
If
know?
you don't stick to it's like why we have Frozen 78 and Shrek 5. It's a formula that like,
Took
you know,
me. I was like, Frozen 78?
You know
I was
what I
like,
mean?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And then you
100%.
do have like a few artists who like crack
yeah.
that formula and still manage to fit into that pop world, but still doing crazy
but
shit.
yeah,
We still have artists like that, but yeah, majority are just like, yeah, this is what's popping.
Interesting. Yeah.
Let's make something like that.
Yeah. Because you have to end up catering to, like, these bigger companies and all that stuff. Is that what we were saying?
Yeah,
Interesting.
exactly.
I mean, I've noticed the thing with, like, with just comedy in general, there it ends up being like lots of people are just doing their shit themselves now. Like they just put it up on YouTube. Is there potential for like musicians to do that as well, or do you need to collaborate more?
Bouldering or something?
Like to take that stand-up point of view, like, hey, I'm just going to post a 5-minute set of me talking my shit.
Yeah.
Maybe you could post like.
I think we are in that. We are
it
in
like-
that era now. Because like,
Yeah.
wow,
Fuck that you mentioned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we
yeah.
are in that era right now where like we can just upload our music straight to Spotify or Apple.
Yeah.
We're in that era, and then the beauty of this era is that there's a lot of music.
A lot.
That's just the beauty of it,
Yeah.
you know. So if you want to find some cool shit, you will find some cool shit. If you want to just listen to the normal whatever's on the radio,
There's that there for you
yeah,
too,
there's room for
Yeah.
everything. That's the beauty of this time right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely oversaturated. Some of this music's dross. You guys aren't saying it because you're nice. But
No, it's a fucking art.
it's fucking trash. It sounds the same most of the time. Like radio music sounds the same most of the time. So
Okay, give us a couple of artists that you would say, okay, these guys, so I can actually down because I don't listen.
let me
to
type in
radio.
top 40 countdown right now because I haven't listened either, so I wouldn't know. And
Yeah,
like,
because we don't want to trash everyone and say everyone's trash. There are some trash artists, don't get me wrong, but we don't want to trash everyone.
Yeah, but
Don't
they've
trash
got, like,
everyone.
a mansion right now.
yeah.
exactly, yeah. I'm here to get my bag, man. What are you talking about? I'm gonna trash these cunts. You know, Dua Lipa. No, okay. She
I
be
will
saying,
help you get the bag.
like, she's beautiful, but that's about it. It just sounds like, Seems, I'll leave it there.
It's like housey or something, right? Like pop housey. I don't even know.
I don't even know.
apparently
I don't
I
even
am.
know.
I haven't
What
listened
do you
to-
listen to these days?
What am I listening to right now? A lot of James Brown
Oh, James. Yeah, that's so cool. That's very cool.
right now.
Yeah, me too. I'm in the old era. Marvin Gaye, Curtis, like just
Oh,
like yeah,
Mayfield?
yeah,
Yeah.
just like literally in the old era and realizing like everything is connected.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I've listened to a lot of Gorillas too.
Yeah.
The new Gorilla
Whoa, dude, that album is fucking sick.
stuff.
It has
slept on
everything.
I really slept on it.
Jonah put me on. So Jonah came over one day. He's like, "Have you heard the new Gorillaz tape?" I was like, "Honestly, I'm not listening to anything now." He's like, "Why?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"I'm in there."
You're working.
Yeah, I was like, I can't. He's like, "All right, but listen to this album and be fair." I was like, "Cool." And he put me on one track. Went to the gym and I put that on, and I was like, "Whoa!" I just like died in the album and walking out on my way out of the gym, and I'm like, "Yo, this shit is fucking dope."
Wow,
yeah,
wow.
and it's got everything like. Octavian is in there, and that's the interesting about it. That's the interesting thing about it. It's like Gorillaz are like really, they have everything in there.
Features,
yeah, they have it's like
Yeah.
it's called Music Machine or Music Making
Yeah,
Machine.
yeah,
and it sounds like a machine
Wow.
when you listen to it. Oh shit,
Yeah.
No, you're right.
it sounds like a full machine.
Yeah.
So it's dope. Yeah, that's probably like my go-to right now.
Interesting.
I love them since Demon Days.
Yeah.
Demon Days was like the first album I got.
This
I
Gorillaz
bought.
design.
Oh, you went
Yeah.
you bought. That's the first album you
Like
bought.
with my money, yeah.
True.
Yeah, so
Mine
it's like
was
one of the
Mace.
special ones.
Mine was Pastor Mace. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a moment. Welcome back.
Sanity?
No, when he did that Welcome Back album with Bad Boy, that was literally the first album I went to buy at JB. When I was just
JB
like,
Hi-Fi.
yeah, I just moved to Australia and like,
Why are you saying JB Hi-Fi like it doesn't exist still?
Back in the day.
Yeah, why you?
I was
like you guys
literally
sound
there
like
yesterday. I was
like
there
fucking like
yesterday, bro.
I've never felt so young in this pod, and then you're like JB Hi-Fi, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. I still go to JB Hi-Fi.
that was a moment.
You know, there's a Sanity.
I do need to open up my music taste. Apparently, I have not heard of these albums, by the way. But
Gorillas and stuff?
no, I've heard of Gorillaz, but I haven't like listened to them as an album. You know, like I listen to the odd song, but then I've realized musicians make these things as albums for a fucking reason.
please,
Like,
please.
just like listen to them.
Like singles are cool, but we don't like singles.
Yeah, no one.
Singles are like the teaser that you
Yeah.
put out for the podcast.
Hey, listen to the whole pod then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
Then okay, that's
rude.
That's
rude.
that's rude as
Just
hell.
don't listen to the little.
It's like shutting a door on someone. Like they're just like, hello, ma'am, I'm here.
Dive in there.
Okay,
Get in
yeah.
there.
So that was like maybe like a last year realization where I was like, oh, dude, the music's better as well. You appreciate the song
Yeah.
that you initially thought was pretty good. You'll think, oh my god, that's got like an immediate 2+ just because it like fit into this like whole story that the artist was trying to tell you,
Yeah.
and like there's potential there. But
There's
like you're
fucking
saying,
journeys in there, man.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I slept on Tyler's ego because like I was in my feelings. I was like, nah, I'm making music. Blah, blah, blah. I actually did not even listen to it. Right. And recently I was like, all right, Tyler, where you at?
oh my god,
I put it on.
cunt? You
Yeah.
fucking stubborn cunt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, you say you
I
didn't
still
listen to
haven't listened to
music?
Kid Cudi's
can't
album.
talk.
I
Oh my
still haven't
God.
listened to Kid Cudi's album.
I mean,
I'm not listening to it until I'm done.
I need to understand this. I need to understand this. You're saying you're not listening to music. Can you explain
like
that?
saving
Well,
yourself.
like,
It's like not having
I'm not
sex.
listening to.
It sounds a little bit. It sounds a bit like that. Yeah, it sounds a little bit.
Certain artists.
Okay, yeah.
Certain artists.
artists.
Kid Cudi has been like, has
well,
been the guy.
you're a wavy rager.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
like Kid Cudi. So I'm like, I can't listen to you right now. I can't. I don't want your influence right now. You do you. I'm doing me. As soon as I finish doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna jump
I
on
understand,
it.
but like also, fuck you.
Yeah, it makes sense. It definitely. Yeah, there's both sides.
Nah, I
to
want to give him a fair go.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I'm in that headspace. We'll go.
it. When you're ready for him, you'll be ready for him.
Yeah, I'll be ready for him. I'll make time for him, you know? But yeah,
On
man.
me.
I was gonna say. I was trying to work it out in my head. I was like, how do I word that?
Bro, I 100% can't.
I guess Kid's only selling 499 million albums today, and then he's got that one he's waiting on. He's got that one he's waiting on.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Listen to me.
I get you though. I get you. No.
I will, I hope, soon.
Nah, God. See, it sounds like I do
It
understand
is
why
very
it sounds
stubborn,
messed
bro.
up at the beginning, but then at the same time, there are like, especially when I'm trying to create or when I'm trying to write jokes,
Yeah.
I'll especially try and not listen to any like stand up.
Yeah.
I was going to ask a question.
Yeah.
You watch Andrew Schwartz.
I watch too much Andrew Schultz.
Okay. So clearly sometimes you're like, okay, I can't.
Yeah. If anything, I'm like, God damn it, I'm just copying the cunt, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck.
That's what I mean.
Fuck.
It's exactly like that.
Okay,
Sometimes you're like, okay, look, your influence is that powerful.
Because I love the guy.
Yeah,
I really
you know
do
what
love
I mean?
the guy.
Exactly. You're like, your influence is that powerful.
Shit,
you're
you're
one of my
making sense.
favorite artists.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
look,
yeah.
I'm just gonna put you aside for a little bit, but I'm coming.
Damn it. I was roasting the guy, but he makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
just want to be. Yeah, exactly. And like, yo,
Make sure I'm about it, you know? Make sure I don't just love him so much that I'm
Yeah.
like, I
you
wanna do
lose
it 'cause of
yourself
you.
in it because that
Yeah.
happens a lot, you know, where as creatives
Yeah.
we lose ourselves between influence and making our own shit, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you don't want to sound like. I love Kanye, but I don't want to sound
Yeah.
like Kanye.
100%.
Never want to sound like
Yeah,
Kanye.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
Kid Cudi. Never want my shit to sound
Yeah.
like Kid Cudi, no matter what. Because
Yeah.
you don't want that. You don't want your shit to be like, oh, when I heard that song, it sounded like a Kanye song. Bro, that's not the intention.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
That'd be I would be
It's kind of
livid.
annoying.
I would be livid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be like,
bro.
oh, it's a good song though. But yeah, it sounds
But
like
it sounds
Kanye.
like shut the fuck up. Like you didn't even have to say that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would get annoying as hell.
It's interesting you say that. There was like an analogy in
So many parallels, actually, yeah.
Israel Adesanya was like, he's that skinny dude who's just like fucking up middleweight, and people are like, oh, you're the next, you're like Anderson Silva, or someone will say like, for example, you're the next Mike Tyson, and they're like, bro, I'm me.
Yeah. I'm doing shit as I go.
Mike Tyson's
you know?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that guy's also doing a podcast, smoking weed, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I guess I'm Mike Tyson. I guess. Let's go. I'm the next one. I'm next up, baby. Let's go. Aren't Sean with me? No, don't. That's oh man, that's funny. Yeah, it's interesting. No, that's wow. For some reason, okay. I mean, I don't know if this will make sense or not.
It makes sense.
Yeah, because
right?
honestly,
Yeah.
for like initially, I was like, look, from a music point of view, like that sounds a bit like it comes off as more toxic. But it
bit
sounds
bougie,
the exact
yeah.
same for comedy. But then for comedy, because it's all laughs, they're like, oh, it's not as bad.
Nah, man. Well, okay.
Holy
Can you
shit,
get that
it's
laugh
very
every
similar.
single time?
What's that? Sorry.
Can you get that laugh every single? Exactly.
I wish.
It's gone.
I
You
really
know.
wish.
That's why like comedy is so important, and I get why Dave's like no phones. I get that whole
Yeah,
concept because like
yeah.
I can't tell the same joke 3 times in 3 different venues and get
Yeah.
used to react the exact same time,
Yeah,
the exact
yeah,
same
yeah,
way.
yeah.
So it loses the essence. So,
Yeah.
Recording.
Yeah, no recording. So it's literally the same thing with any form of art, you know. Sometimes you don't want to, you just want to separate yourselves from your influences and stuff like that. But we still take from them, 100%.
Yeah, you want some sort of flavor because
Yeah,
you're inspiring me,
it's
dude.
100%.
Yeah. That's the thing. Hecklers, you know how they're like, everyone's like, oh, dude, I want to be a heckler at Andrew Schultz's show, you know? They're the worst part for it. Like, a comic doesn't even like hecklers, you know? You're getting in between me and my set right now.
Yeah.
But then, like, obviously, because it's looked as like, oh, you're a comedian, make me laugh. They have to, like, literally wipe it off their face because they're livid. They're like, cunt, this could have been my whatever. And you're just
There's
like,
nothing you can do to get rid of
how are you, mate?
hecklers.
Yeah.
You can't.
You need a person.
Also,
need
you
a crowd
can't
there.
even you can't kick him out.
No.
Some
As in,
get
like,
kicked out, but like there's nothing you can.
Oh yeah,
do
true.
to-
Fuck,
yeah,
that's
as in a
true.
comedian's got to, like, you have to take it within your stride. It's like, and
Right, you gotta
Wow.
react to it. That's like
Yeah.
someone jumping on and being like, no, fuck
that's
that.
interesting. Yeah.
I heard
But
a
it's all-
similar
it's
story
just
about
different
Dave
cultures.
Chappelle saying the same thing. Someone
Yeah.
was like, they were talking about, someone was heckling him and he started talking
Yeah.
about police brutality. And she was like, oh, get on with it. Something like that. It was a white woman. And then instead of him snapping,
Yeah.
he just turned his whole set into like an education
Yeah.
set. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's a goat right there. 'Cause
Yeah, he
how many
is good.
moments? Yeah, how many moments? Fuck, but I would rip your ass if I was that
Yeah.
stage and you're trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
heckle me.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But get on. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, I don't know if you ever caught it, but do you remember when Kramer had that fucking huge burst on like the comedy factory,
I still
the Laugh
remember.
Factory or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was on like Comedians with Cars at like Gerry or some shit, Jerry Seinfeld, and like I watched that, and he literally still says like, yeah, I still regret that. I mean, obviously he'd regret that day, but he's like, I still think about that day in the sense that like that's the one thing a comedian can't do. Like snap, you know, and you're just like, God damn, like you don't even see yourself as a human anymore, man. Like that's that's a little bit sad, you know.
pretty
in, like,
fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked. And you were saying like, yeah, it's like it's romanticized because you're like, man, I just want to make people laugh regardless, you know, sociopathic type of thing.
Pretty fucked up.
But it's like a romanticized
Yeah,
thing, but it's very unhealthy.
Pretty fucked up, yeah.
Damn, yeah. But I like making people laugh, you know. but like it's like
But for
At what cost?
for
get
what?
money?
For how much?
Yeah.
Yeah, for how much?
what
Exactly
cost?
that.
See, when you put a price tag on something, it fucking ruins it.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
don't want to. Yeah, but like, yeah, for
100%.
what? Yeah.
Like it's a part of it, but yeah, then it starts to make too many of the decisions.
Yeah, money's a bit of a fucked currency, but you guys got bitcoins, easy peasy. Yeah, we'll move.
Nah.
We're like, no fucking way. Invest in the mornings, bro. 7:30, bro. Invest, man.
Invest in the morning.
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
like I want to try it, but I'm fucking.
It's just like
It's too risky, man.
yeah, I mean, yeah. That being said, I'll be like putting tens every day on like bets.
Yo,
and then I'll be like,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, I am looking into
Luke
it.
the
But
other
like,
day was like, Yo,
he's on it.
Fucking hurry up.
yeah,
no,
he's on it.
it is a
yeah.
hurry up situation apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's just like we are in a blessed space, and if you've got the money, you should be moving. And I'm like, I'll let you know when I got the money.
That's exactly my thing. I don't have the money.
And I was like,
sadly.
can I put a
wish.
$5 into Bitcoin? And they're like, what? And I'm like, don't worry about it then. And they're like, and they're just like, yeah, don't
That
worry.
was my actual reaction to.
Yeah, so it's just like,
so good.
The thing that like confused me was that this whole thing is he was explaining it like it's a game. Cunts play like games that are like that jewel game. What is it called? That the grid jewel game or some shit.
Where you're like moving the cubes
yeah.
around and shit. Like, oh, so you have to be in there if you're gonna start doing
There's
this.
something like that.
Oh, okay.
Obviously,
I just know I have to be at like
not
some-
knowledgeable about this shit.
Yeah, me
whatever,
neither
'cause I'm
at
just
all.
And this
soaking
is where
things from
TWG
friends.
gets its best, baby. It's all
Yeah,
opinions. It's all opinions on horse shit, baby. There we go. Yeah, these fucking nerds.
Speculations.
These fucking nerds go to sleep. No. I get you.
I mean, just someone's like, fucking shut up. cunt."
Yeah. There are too many types. Too many types of ways to get money, man. There's too many types of ways. It'd be like that. But now look, I'll get back to the music thing because
Oh, yeah, true.
you said.
Crypto.
Yeah. How'd we get there? Yeah. How'd we get there? We thought, we hoped, but
took
no,
a few
we don't have
steps,
crypto with us. But no, look, you've recently released a new project. Do you call it a project or an album if it's 3 songs? How do you call it? I don't know what you'd call it.
It's like an EP.
EP?
I think. Yeah,
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
That would be the best.
And see, I went to a couple of your sets at like maybe was it when would I have seen him perform? I would have seen you at Examples maybe. Did you perform at Examples?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So I
Performed
saw
a
your
couple,
Examples,
yeah.
and I definitely felt my whole face vibrating in a whole different thing. This guy's
Oh,
ridiculous.
thanks.
This guy's amazing. Like just beats and everything, right?
Good set.
And then, so like that's obviously because I haven't met you or anything like
Mm-hmm.
that. So like I listened to your album, right? And I was like, whoa, this is a whole different game.
Yeah.
So first time I listened to it, I was like, okay. I was kind of in the same space because I finished the 3 songs and I was like, yeah, that was nice, but I wasn't ready for it, right? So then,
Sorry.
fucking live it, man.
my
You know what? You know what? Diversity ends here. Brown people only next week. No, I'm kidding.
I'm so sorry, my people.
I'm kidding. I'm only. No, I'm not.
You let us down, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm terrible, eh?